Why is it that when we have the resources to send people to Las Vegas, they got the resources to bring a ton of people in and to bring a ton of people out, but when it comes to our own people walking on the side of the road, we can't do anything about that? I want to talk about the community-driven approach. The community-driven approach simply means that the community tells the council members what they want, and the council members then do that. As opposed to what we have now, where the council members tell the community members what they're going to do. Which is why I advocate for council members to have office hours. The ability to communicate with those that you elect is key. It has to happen. The ability to communicate your ideas effectively, knowing that they're going to be listened to, knowing that they're going to be acted upon, and knowing that you're respected. We can have something that we've never had before. And really that's what we're creating. We're creating something that's never been done before. And to do that, we have to put these family differences aside. We have to put these individual differences aside, and we have to come together as a unit. All the families have to come together as a unit. We have to forgive one another. We have to look at our past and we have to forgive it. And we have to move on. And we have to work together for a brighter future. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want. We're talking about generations that we're not going to see. Their very lifestyle bases on the decisions that we make today. What we do today is what they're going to be living with tomorrow. Just like what we're living with today is what they did yesterday. So we're living with treaties, we're dealing with lack of respect, we're dealing with their land being really tromped on, not being respected. At the same time, we're not really, some of us really are not standing up and being the stewards of the land that we should be. By using a community-driven approach, by breaking down barriers, by putting your hand out when normally a nose goes up, by a change of attitude. And this is simply, if we want to change, we cannot change our treaty, we cannot change our land claims. The only thing that we can truly change is ourselves. We have to be happy with ourselves, and to do that we have to forgive ourselves. And then when we forgive ourselves, we can forgive one another. It's about coming together. A lot of people talk about it, but nobody's doing it. Which is why my election campaign is run upon just doing it. Let your actions speak so loud that they cannot hear your words. You have to be able to live it. Let people see that. Be that light to the world. Be that example. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be something that's going to come overnight. It's going to be something that you're going to take a lifetime to achieve this. The reality of our world that we live in is the fact that the 4,000 of us have to work for the generation that's going to come that we're not going to see. And if we don't do that, it's going to be taken away. And they've already taken 90%. So the 10% that's left, do you think it's going to be hard for them to take it? We have to organize as a people. Families have to be forgiven, things have to be put down, and new things have to be picked up. Sustainable resource development is really taking what we have and using it to survive. Historically speaking, that's what we did as Aboriginal people. We used what we had around us in our environment to survive. And so simply in the 21st century world, we're going to do that again. Why is it that we have a $100 million revenue base and we have a food bank? There's something wrong with this picture.